If you're just getting started with your business, you might be wondering when is the right time to build your website. And that is precisely the question I'm going to answer in today's video. If you're new to this channel, my name is Ana. I am the designer and owner of Lea Design Studio, where I design custom Squarespace templates, courses, and resources to help you look great online. And here on this channel, I share design, marketing, and tech tips to help you work smarter and not harder. So if that is something that is appealing to you, hit that subscribe button. And now, without further ado, let's dive into today's video. So if you've been online for any length of time and you're thinking about starting your own business, you might have heard the advice about you don't need a website when you're just getting started. All you need is Instagram. All you need is a Facebook page. All you need is this. All you need is that. Here's my problem with that. When you build your business on a platform like Instagram or Facebook or LinkedIn or any other social media platform, you're building it on someone else's land. That means that if that platform goes down, suddenly your website or your presence is not accessible. So we all remember that, what was it, last summer, that Instagram went down for like a few hours and nobody could access it and people were freaking out. That is exactly what's going to happen to your presence if you decide to stick to your Instagram profile only or Facebook profile. It doesn't really matter which social media platform it is. If you rely solely on social media, the minute that platform goes down, your whole presence, you are cut off from your followers and potential clients and any potential sales that you might get from it. The second reason why I don't like this advice is that all of those social media platforms can disable your profile at a moment's notice just because they think you are breaching some of their terms of service. Now, you might not have done anything wrong, but it has been known to happen that people have had their profiles disabled and they've done nothing wrong. So do you really want that to happen to your profile if that is your only way of being in touch with your followers and potential clients, potential customers? That is another reason why I don't like that advice. And finally, when people say, oh, just build a landing page with something, that's fine if you're just getting started and if you're pressed for time. In fact, I did a video about the benefits of one-page websites a while back that I will leave a link to it in somewhere up here that you can go and watch. And those websites are fine if you're really, really pressed for time and want to get something up and running quickly. But if you really are invested in this being your long-term business and something that you do to support your lifestyle, your family, your loved ones, then I would say take the time and build your website immediately. It does not need to be perfect because it never is. It does not have to have all the bells and whistles, and it does not have to have as many pages as you think it does. All you really need is 5 pages to launch your website, and you don't really need as much copy as you think you do. I also have a video that talks about what those pages are that I will leave somewhere up here that you can go and watch. But I would say that when you're getting started, yes, you might get inquiries and you might get sales and clients and leads through your social media and through a landing page that you have. But please, I would strongly advise you to build a website immediately. As I said, it does not need to be perfect because your website will continue to evolve as your business evolves. And you honestly have really no excuse for why not do it immediately other than being potentially pressed for time. The way you build a website today is not the way you built a website eons ago like 10 years ago when I first started, or no, that was 12 years ago. 12 years ago when I first started building websites, I had to code everything by hand. There were very little website platforms that actually offered the features that made it super easy to build a website without really knowing code. And today you have a plethora of choices there. You're practically spoiled for choice, and these platforms just keep getting better and better. My personal favorite is Squarespace, but there are other platforms out there that you can choose as a starting point for your website, and they don't require you to code, and they are really as easy as drag and drop that anybody can build a website. And most of them provide you with a starting point templates that you can use to actually make your website look decent and good. So again, I really don't think that you should be putting off your website for a later date. If you're really pressed for time and want to get something up and running quickly, start with the one-page website and evolve from there. But do have something on your own domain. And another reason why you'd want to build a website immediately is because it'll make you look more professional and more legit. Think about it. Put yourself in your potential client's shoes. If you go and you're looking for, let's say you need a carpenter because you're redecorating your top floor and you want to put whole new floors and replace the entire wood structures and builds that you have in that room, and you're looking for a carpenter. You're probably going to go to Google. You're not necessarily going to go to Instagram or Pinterest or Facebook. You're probably going to go to Google. And if all you're getting is Instagram profiles, first of all, rare chances of that happening. But if all you're getting is Instagram profiles and they don't really have anything to show what they do, what kind of service they provide, what their portfolio looks like, are you really going to hire them? Or are you going to go to somebody who has a website where you can see the range of services they offer, how much it's going to cost, the length of time it's going to take, what you need to provide them with, what they are responsible with? The same applies to your business. If all you have is a social media profile where you talk about your services, it's really hard for your followers to find that specific post when they need it. They're not going to go hunting through your entire posting history and look at all the photos and all the reels and all the carousels and all the stories that you have to find the information that they want about working with you. So for that reason alone, I would build a website as soon as possible. And just when you're starting your business is the right time to build your website. Yes, it'll evolve and change, but you need a starting point where you can send people to and tell them, hey, I'm serious about this. This is what I have to offer. This is how you can get in touch with me. And basically give them a way to get the ball rolling. Now, as I mentioned before, if you want to see the 7 things that you absolutely must include on your website that your potential visitors want to see, I do have a video about that you can go watch next. And if you're looking for help on how to build your website, I have a free workshop that walks you through the entire process step by step, and I will leave a link to it down below in the description, so be sure to check it out. That's it for today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.